right, welcome back. Sorry for the high volume of breaks. I take full responsibility for that today, but I think we should be good to go for the rest of the session. We're
Excellent.
getting to the end. So we're going to pick it back up with Connor and Danushka, who it sounds like we're infiltrating the castle of the Enclume as common messengers.
We're gonna reconnoiter. Our plan one is to get the layout of the palace and see if we can find out if Bruce is here and where he would be, while not trying to attract any attention. That's why we took him out of his fancy moon armor.
Yeah.
And you know, basically Connor's just kind of, you should hang back, like you should hang back in the shadows. Hey, you know how palaces have internal plumbing and lots of lavatories?
Lots of storage closets.
No, I'm being sarcastic. They don't. People just go pee on the plants all the time. So go hang
They
out
have
in the
pots.
corner. So go out and hang back a little bit, and I'll just talk to nobles. Tell I know how nobles work. You tell them how great they are, how fabulous they look, how awesome they are. I understand this sort of thing, and then I'll come back and ask Connor, say, okay, who was that guy?
Gotcha.
So basically, Connor would assist me. Does that work?
I think that works.
All right, because we're looking for clues. I will go ahead and gossip with these nobles looking for clues.
Okay.
I'm looking for an assist bonus.
Let's just see how deep into trouble you guys get on this.
This is where things get interesting.
There you go.
Hey.
Excellent. Are you a team player?
I don't think so. Let me check.
The answer is no. If you don't think so, wow! And here I am rolling a whopping 1 success.
Do you have a favored use of lying to people?
No, I have a favorite use of gossip, but it's for finding addresses. It's not for finding prisoners.
Mm-hmm.
All of my skills are focused on getting places. Can you imagine?
Okay, so you guys navigate.
Well, this is important. If it's important to Connor, it's important to me. I will go ahead and press my personality being effervescent.
Ooh, all right.
2 successes. No, I
Hey.
can't give up. Never give up. Never give up that ship.
I love it. You're asking. You find yourself maybe in the sort of like the dining room staging area. You're asking the servants who are currently putting together a banquet for their out of town guests, and you're asking like, oh yeah, we were looking for the there's a message that needs to get to, I don't know, like the dungeon, the servants' quarters. And at first they kind of blow you off. But Connor gives you like we really need this information, and you redouble your efforts, and due to your charming personality, the cook sighs and he says, all right, you go this way and that way. There is a large staircase to your left that will bring you to the kitchen. From there, they can tell you specifically, they can help you find who it is you're looking. And
Well,
the
first question would be, is Bruce even here?
Oh, is Bruce even here? Yeah, I think they're going to say yes. I think that it wouldn't be the person that you were talking to would have any knowledge of this, but you could probably find someone else who is
We could possibly piece it together. The Avoirdupois castles tend to be of old style construction, so this might be an older castle that's been built up over the years, which means they might still have an old school tower dungeon.
Yeah. I think it's a subterranean dungeon in this case, but you do know that there are people in the dungeon, and you do get a description of one of them from a guard that was currently rotated out, who was
unusual, but once again, old construction.
Yeah, my reasoning here is I think a lot of this city has to be constructed by diggers because of the forges and stuff. So
Well, that and
perhaps
also
that's
building up is difficult because it tends to collapse. Once again,
yeah.
old school construct. It might also just be that the dungeon is just underground because that's where it was 1,000 years ago. So that's where it is today. The
Yeah.
Avatar have been here for a long time.
set in their
So,
ways. So yeah,
uh,
so one of the guards will confess to a man matching Bruce's description, kept in the dungeons. And he'll
okay.
complain that he smells very bad.
Hmm. Well, cool. Yes, those filthy raccoons. You can never know what they're up to. Um. All right. So, yes, armed with this information, it's like, well, yeah, your brother's in the deep dungeon. Getting him out's going to be a very much of a sneaking affair. I don't know if we can do that because we're not very stealthy, are we?
I have an entire D4 in stealth.
Oh, that's more than me. Um,
You're the stealthy one.
is there going to be unrelated to this? Is there going to be any ceremony of the swords that seals this new era of peace between the Rinaldi regime and the Avatar? Like, are there going to be distractions? I mean, you just said there was a banquet coming up, right?
Yep. And that is this ceremony that you were looking for.
When is that scheduled for?
It's going to be scheduled for later this very day, this evening.
Oh, that doesn't give us a
Prepping
lot
all
of time.
day. Mm.
I mean, if you want, we could try to free your brother tonight using the celebration as cover and just get the hell out of Dodge.
That might be the best
Well,
time to do it.
but I can't leave in good conscience. I can't leave without knowing what's happened to Potter. Let's go find the doctor and see what he has to say.
Yes.
Right.
Hopefully we can find him before the hour is up.
Yep. And we'll return, we'll meet, and I will tell you all that I have learned and found. We found Potter, we found all the prisoners, we know where Bruce is, or relatively. He's not put on any of the work details, but
Wait, you found Bruce is in the mines?
Bruce is not in the mines specifically. He is kept prisoner still.
That's right. That's what we
They didn't
found out.
decide to put on the work gates.
He's definitely in the palace and the old, in underground, whether that's old construction or new or whatever.
Mhm.
We didn't actually get to go there. We'd actually have to infiltrate that.
Right.
So, but you found Potter.
That's right.
Did you talk to him? Did you see him? Is he okay?
He is for now. He'll need plenty of time to rest and recover once we rescue him, though. But he's in good spirits now that I've seen him.
Well, I'm thinking that, I mean, I'm no master planner here. I'm just a commoner. But I'm thinking that tonight, during the celebration, is going to be our only window of time. I think we should break into the palace and rescue Bruce. And while we're breaking in the palace, I think we should send the irregulars into the mine to rescue Potter because that's lower difficulty. I mean, it's like they're only going to rescue one random guy, and it doesn't sound like it's very high security. So I think they could handle that. I think we should handle Bruce.
It's certainly very possible if we go through the mines that we could get to the prisons.
Oh.
Do you think the underground mines are actually connected to the castle prison itself?
This is what I've understood from Potter, correct?
Potter says that that's how he got in, and he doesn't know if he can describe it, but he thinks he could find his way back if he were freed.
Potter was taken from the castle to the mine without going above ground.
That's not what I mean. Although it's possible, I think it's that when Potter initially broke in, before he was caught, he got in that way through this underground mine.
So it has been done before.
He had
Completely
information
underground.
from he said that he had information from one of the workers that they bribed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I completely lost that call. After my last word, it totally dropped out on me.
Oh.
I apologize.
Okay.
Sorry.
Potter knows of a route that's entirely underground.
Okay, so Potter knows of a secret route from that. Well, that changes things. We should rescue Potter and then follow him to rescue
Right.
Bruce.
Uh,
That
and
changes everything.
and to go over it, Red, how many guards did it seem like there were in the mines? There was the one who was watching over the prison
I
gang in
thought you said
particular.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that's really it.
that's really it. There's not really anywhere for them to run to. I mean, there will be guards in the rest of the mine, just generally safeguarding the smiths while they work. You
Mhm.
can't just run down there unless you have permission, I guess. So it's not heavily guarded.
Right, but unless we're running straight at the Smiths or something, we probably shouldn't intercept anyone else.
Exactly.
Alright, so that seems like the safest.
All right then. You guys are you still going to wait till night to head down there?
Well, we want to wait during the celebration.
Mhm.
First of all, the best part about underground is time doesn't really matter.
That's true.
But the I mean, the temperature changes, but actually, it stays pretty constant. Never mind. I'm not saying anything. But we want to. Supposedly, the best guards will be at the celebration in theory, especially because De La Vega and the Jacobas are going to be there, and there's just going to be trouble. Not to
Yeah.
mention there's rumors of bandits running around destroying signal towers. Um,
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know if that's true, but it sounds sensible. It would make the most sense to go liberate Potter and then use Potter. Actually, we're going to the underground route that's a secret. We could just pretty much do that at any time, I would think, because I'm not really sure if it's a secret route, there shouldn't be anybody on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would suggest that, yeah, and then we would go in force. We could bring all the irregulars with us, and possibly Harmon if he shows up. So yeah, I think that would be the next big thing. I think that would be the next big thing to prep for.
Yep, I think so. I like this.
Okay. I assume that the cattle cell is still down there, probably earning his wage with the prisoners. So he's already going to be down there.
Oh,
Right.
we even have an inn. Perfect.
Yeah.
All works
Um,
out.
I suppose that Anonymous could say like, "Hey, I found more guys."
Yep.
Well, I think our goal is to sneak in there, break Potter out of. Were they chained up, or are they just like wandering around?
They were chained,
They were
part of a
definitely
chain
chained.
gang.
All right. Well, we need to get a hammer and spike because I don't think
Yeah.
any of us can break chains with our bare hands.
Mhm.
Probably not. They do have hammers down there that they're using to break apart the minerals, but yeah, you might want to grab a spike or a chisel or something that you could use to.
Yeah. Does Connor? Do you have strength?
Arc dropped.
Yes, we actually lost Arc.
Which I was meaning to say, like, we should probably go ahead and pause for a second while we wait for him to return.
Oh,
We
okay.
can do that.
Alright, so, short few second break then.
Yeah.
Everyone's images are scuffed because they're set up for 4 people and we lost the 4th. But we
Right.
can at least go
Yeah.
ahead and vocally do this while we're here, and, I guess I could try adjusting a little bit and see if this helps. There we
I
go.
don't envy you the task of having to play the game and also manage stream.
Yup.
That seems rough.
Alright, so if I at least get a couple people in frame, I'll just continually adjust this every time I have to do it again. You guys can go ahead and start talking. Let's go ahead and do the outros.
Okay, guys. So unfortunately, we lost Arc. So we're going to call the session here today. On the verge of planning this jailbreak, is what it is, of Connor's brother Bruce. But yeah, for today we're going to wrap up with our debrief, and it'll just be the 3 of us. So we'll start with Griffin. So Griffin, tell us about if you think you had an opportunity to roleplay your character's motto today, and if you think you finished any of your goals today.
I definitely went out and helped a lot of people, so I definitely did no harm. I even healed, and I did in fact get paid today.
Right on, right on. Okay.
As for goals, we haven't rescued anyone yet, and still waiting on you to take that piety gift. I'll
So,
keep convincing
okay.
people.
We got our new goal today to do this rescue, Bruce and Potter. There are no goals accomplished just yet, but I'm sure we'll accomplish something next session, or at least die trying. So, Rafferty, you're up next with Anushka.
Yes. Once again, my motto is know no fear and serve with joy, which is why I said, I'll just pilot the carriage. How hard could it be? Just threw myself right in there. I'm on an adventure. So, yep. But also, I have yet to rescue Potter or Bruce. So we're still preoccupied with that.
Yeah. Okay. And like I said, apologies this session. We had a lot of breaks. I take responsibility for most of them.
Don't worry
and
about
we're
it.
down a player. But
Yeah, don't worry about that either. Don't pull back the curtain.
we will get everybody back together next time for the continuing adventures of.
It's gonna be exciting.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So, anything you guys want to advertise before we go ahead and go?
We're still working on Book of Corals, folks. I know I keep saying that, the next biggest, baddest Ironclaw supplement. It's been a bit of a challenge. Well, thanks to everybody who's shown up on the comments or in our Discord to come by and talk to us about it. But it's coming soon.
And I am available for booking if you're looking for a DM for your 5th edition or Ironclaw game. You can find me on startplaying.game. I should have this written down, and I never do. /GM/oracular pig, one word. Startplaying.games.
Yeah.
And that's it for me.
All right then. So everyone, thanks everyone for being here. Thanks for playing, and come join us in 10 minutes where we'll be playing Wicked Ones, where we'll continue to make terrible decisions as monsters. And for now, catch you all next time.
See you next time.
And